Hello, Thranxes here, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die, episode 26. Where we left off, we were upgrading to our steel tools. We're doing a little bit of base building through the night. Let's see, the next tool we're going to make is a steel shovel. 3.5 minutes from now, and make sure I come back and get the credit for that. We'll put that steel there. Probably should start making more stone, but I have a plan for that. We're going to have a dedicated forge for nothing but stone here before too long. Pretty soon. I do need to eat. Let's see. Do I have anything made on the fire? No. Nothing in the cabinet but water. Okay, so there's my empty jars. I got the buckets for the well. Not there yet, though. Not ready to do that yet. Let's eat some of these canned goods. I don't want to waste any of my meat or my eggs right now. So we'll eat these lamb rations. Very salty, very dehydrating. That's okay, we have some water here. Alright, that'll do for now, and we can get back to work. Now, ideally, I would like to, at some point, get out and do some scavenging. But I'm really anxious to get my base situated the way I want it to be. And unfortunately, that means we're going to have to do a little bit of, not unfortunately, but it just means we're going to have to dedicate a little bit of time to the base here. A little bit of time now is going to do us well in the long run. And I have a vision for how I want this base to be. And we're going to need more flagstone. Okay, fair enough. Let's get this wall back a bit more. So that's down like that. We'll carve this one out here. Get this room looking a little bit like a square. And then I think what we'll do is we'll do the chemistry station in here along one wall. And then, oh, see, unfortunately, though, my cement mixer is over here. Which is where I'm going to want to do my cement mixing. I guess I could use all the stuff out of this and turn this one into my stone one, but that's not the case. You know what we can do with this brass, actually, is we can make a bunch of bullet casings. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll use up all the brass in here. And then I think what we'll do is we'll take this out, and we'll take this out, and we'll put our stone in there. So then what's going to happen is we're going to make this forge our stone forge. That just cranks out a bunch of cement. Since it's right next to the cement mixer, and we'll turn that into concrete. And then we'll just use up all of the steel. We'll use up all the iron and the glass and everything out of it until there's none left. Do we have any more feathers? We have 99 more feathers. I'm not going to need any bolts for a while, though. So let's go ahead and... let's see. Jar. How many glass jars can we make? 273. That sounds good. And then iron. So let's go steel. Forge steel. Steel arrowhead will make 250 in preparation for our next stack of arrows. There. That used up almost all the iron. And the clay, we can make the forge give us back the raw clay when we're done, if we want. All right, so it's about to be daytime. So let us clear up our inventory here a little bit. Raw iron, clay. Of course, there's no room for the clay. There, small stone. These we can scrap. This we can scrap, but I've already got a stack of it over here. And then the sand can go up there. Okay, great. So our inventory's pretty well managed. Oh no, I forgot about my shovel. Ah, see? I forgot to... it's a horrible, horrible thing that I did, but it happens. So I forgot to come and You have to be at the workstation to get credit when the tool is crafted, and unfortunately, I was not there in time. But it happens. I got sidetracked, paying attention to all different things. So let's go get some wood. I want to make more spikes. And unfortunately, we don't have the concrete that I am going to require. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Ah, I'm so scattered. Scatterbrained, not staying on task with what I wanted to do. And I apologize for that. I need to make more flagstone is what I need. So I wanted to hold on to some of that clay anyways, and I don't think there's any cobblestone. Nope, there is some. Okay, so we're going to make some more right here. Let's make, I want to have enough multiples of 3, so let's make 180. That ought to cover it. And then we'll put that clay back, and we'll put these here. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to go out and cut down some trees. And then we might check on our little sky garden at the end of the day. I don't believe it's ready yet for harvest. Would be great if it was. Oh, hello. How are you doing today? Yeah, there you go. Vitamins. I'm going to take those right now. Thanks for the wellness. I'll take all your flesh and bone. Okay. Bird's nest's empty. So we're going to go cut down some trees. It would be nice if we could stumble upon a house we had not checked yet. Let's see. It's care package. Why is this one not? Oh, that's my last placed bedroll. That's right. Military camp. Okay. All right, so there's not a lot out here left to scavenge. We got all the low-hanging fruit. So it might be worth a trip into town. Now the next horde is going to be here on day 21, so we have a couple of days to prepare, but I want to get enough wood to keep the workbench busy making wooden spikes. Those kill spikes are very expensive and they take a long time to make, but they're invaluable. It's not like it used to be. In the old build prior to Alpha 15, the Alpha 14 build, the wooden spikes, not the log spikes, but the regular spikes, were actually very cheap, very easy to make. They took no time at all, but they also did very little damage. They were more as just an inconvenience to the zombies. Now they're a force to be reckoned with, but they're very fragile and they take a lot of wood, so you need a lot of them. Which is fine, because we're going to be able to cut down trees much quicker now, as you can see. Let's see that deer. I did. I saw you. Come on. Ooh! Missed. Nope, a little low. Boom. Gotcha. No hunting knife! Oh. Oh! Yep, I heard you. I'm bleeding out. Okay, there's one. Come on. There's two. Alright, we're going to use a first aid kit. I don't like running backwards like this, but I don't have a whole lot of options right now. Come on. Come on. Gotcha. Not a kill shot. Ugh. Come on. Gotcha. No, not dead. Gotcha. Okay. Goodness. Wow. Well, I ended up a little bit far away from where I wanted to be. That's okay. Goodness. I can't believe I keep leaving the hunting knife back at the house. I hear you. Over there. Okay. Let's get us some of this leather, or some of this animal hide. It says I'm hunted. Somebody saw me. Oh, I'm infected too. Those dogs. Okay. That's fine. Oh, no! Mm-hmm. Yep. As the days go on, the zombies will start to be more numerous, and you'll start running into more of the dangerous zombies. I don't think you'll start running into ferals out and about for a little while. Undetected. Sadly, that means we lost the deer too. Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna sweat it. I'm not gonna worry about the infection too much either. We have honey back at the house, so I don't have to use the antibiotics. I'm gonna get this lead though. This is very nice. Bunch of lead up here on the surface. Very nice indeed. Okay, so I guess we'll keep working our way towards the city. We're sort of already heading that way, and our inventory is full of a bunch of junk a little bit. But if we have to, we can just get rid of stuff. I'm not going to worry if I have to drop some sham sandwiches or some rotten meat or something for something good. I've debated going to the pop and pills shop, the pharmacy. But I don't really need anything from there yet. We already got the chemistry station out of the back of it. So I really don't have to go there. Although they would have antibiotics, but I'd rather save the antibiotics as long as we have honey. I'll save honey, because I believe the infection, yeah, it's going to take 2.5 hours to worsen. So right now it's not a huge concern. I just don't want to forget that I have it and lose track of time, because the honey will only cure the infection in the first stage, in the stage 1 infection. Once it progresses to stage 2, then you have to have antibiotics. And once it's stage 3, is that a chicken? No, that's a bunny. Not as important. And once it's a stage 3 infection, it becomes lethal at that point. And again, only by antibiotics can cure it, but it will slowly kill you at that point. Okay, come on. It's such a frustrating way to get to town. Run sideways up the hill. We'll get there eventually. I could gather some chrysanthemums, but again, I don't really need them just yet. I'm not super worried about it. And it's just going to be one more thing that I'm going to have to debate whether or not I want to get rid of it later. More feathers, that's always good. All right, so right now I just want to check on some of these homes, actually. Just get our scavenging up in general. Maybe find the random bookshelf, get a schematic or so. Look at these big trees here. We might just take this down too. We need the wood. Why not? Look how fast we cut through that with that steel fire axe. I love it. I don't know why I call it a fire axe. Oh, it is fire axe. That's right. See, that's why I call it a fire axe on Project Zomboid, because it looks the same, and I never really knew where it came from, but that is what it's called here in 7 Days to Die. It's not just an axe, it is a fire axe. Alright, I hear a lot of zombies, but I think they're in the cemetery over there. Yep, they are, so no need to worry about that. Look at this door. Yeah, pretty bad shape. This house is going to be a big waste of my time. You watch. You watch. We'll get a couple things, I imagine. But it's difficult because you want to scavenge good stuff, but you don't want to waste the leveling up process of your scavenging skill on the good things. Like, you don't want to loot a gun safe when your scavenging skill is really low. But houses like this, they ultimately don't have that much to scavenge, so you end up not getting a lot of points from it. Let's go to a house that's not burned out, maybe. Yeah, this one looks nice. It's seen better days, for sure, but it's not burned out. Look at that fire axe. Making quick work of that door. Who's in here? I'm sensed. Shotgun parts. That's interesting. Okay. Normally those duffel bags and backpacks and purses, normally they have pretty good stuff in them as well. Filing cabinet, a little bit of brass. Let's go ahead and scrap that. Medicine cabinet, blood bag, grain alcohol, murky water. Just going to take everything for now. We'll sort out our inventory later. Alright, I hear them outside. They know I'm in here. Alright, sounds like they're getting close to this door, so... Yep. Let's just take them out. I'm not going to be thrifty anymore with these crossbow bolts. Let's see, we don't need that. We can scrap you. We can scrap you. You will eat the dog food. We'll eat the can of sham. Scrap both the cans. Get rid of this bone shiv. Put our hammer back. To be fair, we don't really need the murky water either. Okay. All right. But I'm not going to be as judicious with the use of my crossbow bolts because again, we have steel crossbow bolts waiting for us back home, and we're just trying to get through these so that we can use them without feeling like we're being wasteful. Because honestly, we don't really need the steel crossbow bolts till we're having to deal with feral zombies and policemen. Scrap you, take you. Cardboard box. Scrap, take. And a bookshelf says the gas can schematic. Wonderful. That might come in handy. Sure, eventually. Why not? All right, let's go to the next... actually, let's go to this big house over here. Ooh, look, there's a pig. Do I want to carry... No, I have a lot of meat back at the house. I'm not going to worry about that. The last thing I want to do is be attracting zombies to me with the scent of raw meat. Care package. Let's go. Let's go this time. I didn't have very good luck the last couple of times. I tried to mark my map with makeshift waypoints to get to the care package, so I'm just going to try and get to this one. It looks to be close enough. I might actually be able to get to it in time before the smoke goes away, because I'm up rather high, which gives me an advantage. It's not too far away. Nope, it doesn't look to be too far away at all, actually. Alright, let's keep eyes on it. I don't want to sprain my ankle coming down this cliff, though. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Nice. That was actually kind of a gradual slope for the town. I didn't realize there was such a gradual way up and down. Oh, nice. It wasn't that far at all. We're going to actually beat it to its landing point. Wonderful. We'll see what's in store for us here. This is going to be great. So most of the time, the care package drops close enough to you that barring terrain features that may obscure your vision of the smoke as it descends, most of the time if you start running to it as soon as it drops, you'll get to it with plenty of time. First aid kits, antibiotics, rocket launcher schematic, we already know, so we're going to scrap that for paper. I'm going to go ahead and use these antibiotics because why not? We need to. I know I said I would wait and use honey, but we're here and we have the antibiotics now, we might as well use them. So now I guess we can work our way back to town. That actually didn't take us too far out of the way. Which really is, it really was not that bad. See, it's tough to weigh whether or not it's worth it to break what you're doing to go for a care package, but sometimes they're very, very close. Just like that one was, at which point it's like, why wouldn't you go for it? You have the capability of getting some really good stuff out of there. And even though I didn't get anything stupendous, you can't turn your nose up at extra first aid kits, especially since I used one with the dog attack, the pack of dogs. But that's like I was saying a few episodes ago when I got taken out, is usually when dogs stumble upon you in the wild, not in their biome, I should say, because you will find a lot of dogs in the wasteland or even the big city, like the big city. But if dogs just come across you in the wild while you're just not doing anything, like in the woods or in the desert or any place that seems random, it's going to be a group. It's going to be a pack of dogs. Get some more lead. Put you down. That's right. Oh, you're not dead. Oh my. Yeah. That's a tough guy. Oh, look at that. 189 pistol. Man. It might be time to start using a gun. Let's see, but we don't have any gunpowder. We do have the calipers. Oh man, it might be time to start using a pistol. See, now in the past, and I'm just going to touch on this for a minute. In the past, in the old builds, your weapon skills actually took a long time to level up. Things like your archery, your pistol skill, your shotgun skill, whatever weapon you were using, it was actually very tough to get them to level up over time. Even when playing for a long time, it was rare that you would get the skill up out of the single digits unless you manually put some of your level up points into that skill. Which of course, running my mouth instead of fighting. Which of course always felt like a waste whenever you did that because, let's eat some pain pills. Oh no, now I'm dehydrated. It always felt like a waste when you did that though because it always felt like you should have been able to level up that skill naturally. Well, now in the Alpha 15, your weapon skills actually level up rather quickly. So in the past, it was not beneficial to use a low-level gun or even a weapon that you wouldn't normally use, such as the pistol, because you weren't going to get your skill up with it. And so you would just be wasting ammunition with very low-level weapon attacks. Only now, you can actually use a low-level pistol and work on getting your pistol skill up so that by the time you have, like, say, a high-level Magnum revolver, you already have a base pistol skill to work with. And that's generally how I like to do that in the Alpha 15 build, is I like to use a low-level pistol, provided that I can make the ammunition fairly easily, because gunsmithing is harder to level up now. It used to be you could just make a ton of gunpowder on your person, and in doing that, you would end up with a lot of gunsmithing skill just by making gunpowder. Only now, gunpowder takes a lot longer to make by hand, which kind of makes sense, realistically. But the chemistry station not only makes the gunpowder faster... Oh, I need this. The chemistry station also not only makes the gunpowder faster, it makes it more efficiently. So if you try to make gunpowder by hand, it actually takes... No. If you try to make gunpowder by hand, it actually takes 2 coal and 2 potassium nitrate per 1 gunpowder. And in the chemistry station, it's only 1 to 1. So much, much better. I hear them knocking, but they can't come in. I'm sure they're going to break in at some point. I'm just not worried about it yet. Because I am on a mission, a scavenging mission. Weathered backpack, what do we got? Long barrels for the shotgun. Alright, let's get rid of the rotten flesh and 2 animal fat. I don't need that. Collecting low-level gun parts also used to be something that wasn't worth doing. Only now, you can improve their quality through the workbench. And so now... let's just say now you can hoard the low-level gun parts, and I am a hoarder at heart in these games, so that's how I do it. Oh my god, the pig was in here! Is that pig running in here? That was crazy. Chicken ration, we're going to eat that right now. And drink a glass of water. It's very high in sodium. That's not what I meant to do at all. But it worked. Nope. No, no, no. I'm not going to stay in here with these dogs. Where are they going? They're running away? Okay, well, I'm running away from them. It's like they're running to my house. Maybe they're chasing an animal? Maybe they're chasing the pig. Yeah, I don't know, but... Nope, they're coming back. Look, there they are. There they go. Yep, going right into the house I was just in. Whoo! I was just starting to doubt if I made the right call leaving that house. And now I feel like I did. Okay, let's get back home. I have a feeling those dogs are going to keep pursuing me till they find me. And I would feel a lot safer atop my home surrounded by spikes. I don't like those dogs. They are difficult. Difficult. Till you get a nice firearm, a good shotgun or something. Ooh, don't stumble. I don't want to sprain my ankle. I believe those dogs are right behind me, though. So I don't want to hang out too much. All right, let's just run back. See if we can see them. I don't see them. I don't know why they ran past the house into the cliff, but they definitely turned back and went to the house. So I'm kind of the mindset that they're following me, because I know that packs of dogs can stumble upon you for no reason without screamers or any other intervention. I think they sort of chase where you were. So I think it's just going to be a matter of time before they leave the house and start following me in this direction. And I want to be back home by then. We did a little bit of scavenging. We didn't get too much, but we got the care package. That was a good haul. How are we doing on wood? We're over a stack of wood. That's very good. All right, we're almost home. So I'm going to face where the dogs would be coming from. Cut down a few more trees. And just work our way back home cutting down these trees. Because I still wanted to get some more wood. So I can queue up quite a bit of spikes in that workbench. My plan is to have sort of a sea of spikes out here. It's going to be real nice. Really, really nice. But that's just a temporary fix. The real defense of this home, well, that's yet to be seen. That's going to take some more concrete and more time. More time indeed. It's not a bad run. We're home a little early, but we've got quite a bit of work to do. What we can do, which I should have been doing, is we can make more flagstone blocks with our cobblestone. And here we can make our spikes. Let's see, how many can we make? 77. Let's make 60. Nice even number. All right, we'll take these and those. Steel arrowheads we'll leave there. All right, let's make sure everything is in its place. Oh, another reason I need to get stuff sorted out. I have all of this stuff, half here, half there, disconjointed everywhere. I hate this disorganization that I have going on right now. Unfortunately, that's kind of the way of things currently. Nice, a lot of bottles. Put that in here. We'll put this pistol in here for now. All right, you can take the hide, more feathers, brass, nitrate, tape, extra first aid kits. No. So we'll put you... We'll put you here. We'll take these turds out. Brass carved radiator. Can scrap those. Put you in. And then leather duster. We can totally get rid of that and put that there. There we go. Extra feathers can go here with those. We'll put the lead. Leather duster we're just going to get rid of. Grain alcohol. And bottled water to go here. Now, let's check on our garden before the episode's up. Oh, look at this. Mushrooms aren't quite ready. Aloe vera is. Coffee is. These potatoes aren't quite ready, but the corn is ready. And my blueberries are ready. Oh, and look, it's 4 of them because of the fertilizer. So wonderful. So wonderful. But instead of harvesting everything, that's going to be where we wrap up the episode. This has been 7 Days to Die, episode 26. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a good time watching because, as always, I had a good time playing. Let's come back next time as we harvest our garden and continue the construction of our chemistry zone and well underground. But until then, take care.